The research team has asked all hunters to take out that Anjanath. Huh, easier said than done. That troublemaker will give us even more than just trouble if we go in unprepared. The last thing we need was for that thing to get even stronger. Stay on your toes, because this ain't gonna be easy. Welcome back, everybody, to Monster Hunter World. Even though we talked to the handler, because, you know, she's our partner, we gotta talk to her sometimes. She mentions the Anjanath, which is gonna cause a lot of problems, but we're actually not gonna even tackle the Anjanath. We're gonna continue our work through the high rank list of monsters, and we're starting this one off by playing Say Cheese. We've gotten a disturbing report of an unusually powerful ZZ Yaku appearing in the Coral Highlands. Begin your investigation ASAP, but beware its blinding flash attacks. Yep, so we're going to tackle a ZZ Yaku. I still never seem to run out of vouchers no matter how many monsters I hunt or use them for each quest just to get more money and everything else. But, yep, we're still using the dual blades. I actually already ate a meal, which gave me an attack up medium and I think it was like 20 base HP. Yeah, and then 25 base stamina, because since the dual blades are so reliant on stamina, I figured that'd be beneficial. So let's head out. Alright, so ZZ's always here near the very front of Coral Highlands, so we don't really need to worry about kind of searching for him, because he should be... Oh, well, there's a Rathian footprints. I don't need to pick them up anymore because my research is complete, but I mean, they're here. They give us some research points, which are always good to kind of just collect and have. We will eventually get to that Rathian, but I want us to get through all of this high rank monsters, because I want to kind of really express and show off. God, why are there so many Rathian tracks in this mission? I just really want to show off and express all the different like options you'd have in high rank, because there's a lot of options. There's a lot of customization here, and I really want that to kind of be shown and pay special mention to it. That way you have like a bunch of options for what you would want to do. ZZ. Yeah, having even just this little bit extra base stamina is going to go a long way with fighting ZZ. Well, maybe not that. Or that. If I could get him near a wall, that'd be great. I'm still using the same equipment. I actually changed, even though we got that new armor, I didn't actually change anything in our build. Just because I'm still using the dual blades for now, and we have that high affinity with that good critical hit chance. So it's just good to use. I like it a ton. I'm really bad at learning that window to use the slinger evade. Primarily because I'm just a button masher, so I just mash triangle with weapons I'm unfamiliar with. But I mean, I can use it for good positioning. Yeah, like it's getting me out of the way of attacks. Yeah, that eating the meal and getting your canteen buffed, especially if you're a dual blades user, is really, really good. Also, he's kind of beating into me. Okay, so I can only use the slinger evade after triangle attacks and not after circle ones. Yeah, okay. Alright. We gotta back up and heal. Unless Milo wants to be really nice and give me some... Nope. I don't know if Milo is gonna be really generous and give me the good juice. No, he's not enraged anymore. Good chance to Slinger burst him into the wall. Got him. Now, see, if we had armor that had the crit boost or anything else, it would be really beneficial to using that in this build, because since we're getting fairly high decent critical hit chances, it'd be really good, because then that would just up our critical damage. Oh yeah, hey, Mile coming through with the heal. Look at that. What a good boy. Oh, I didn't mount him there. Well, now we're not in an area to mount him, actually, so that's a little unfortunate. Especially when I keep like doing my my twirl attack into ZZ. That's also not helping. Oh, who's gonna die first? It's looking like ZZ, because I can heal. And we have to actually resharpen. It'd be a very good idea to actually resharpen, because now we're all the way down to yellow. And we don't want to be there. Got some more red pits. Oh yeah, ZZ's going all the way to his nest. Oh yeah, he is definitely about to die. And actually, since ZZ's nest is pretty small, which is good because we can actually do this. I thought that was gonna kill him. I thought we were gonna have a pretty cool clutch, like wake up flint shot murder. More health than I thought. There we go. Alright. Honestly, it's not too bad. ZZ is he's very similar to the Great Jagra. I mean, not the Great Jagra, but considering Kulu-Yaku, Great Jagra, Great Gyros, and Kulu are kind of like bottom tier monsters in their respective zones, ZZ's honestly not that tough of a monster. He's kind of a pushover. Really, if anything, ZZ's more annoying by just smacking you around or using his flash to stun you. So, really, ZZ's not even a tough monster. Even in high rank, he's not really a threat whatsoever. So, but again, they can cause some trouble because, like as you saw there, since I'm not as proficient with dodging with the dual blades, if you play too recklessly, just getting even a couple of hits does actually put you on low amounts of health. So, just always. Don't be reckless, I guess, like me, but play a little conservatively. Wow, what is this awkward camera angle? Probably because we're up against a wall. We did not get any face stone drops this time. That kind of sucks. Now, because I've gotten a couple of the face stones to kind of be able to customize our equipment, I haven't really used any beta. I don't have any beta armor really equipped. I think except for our pants. I believe our pants actually have it, and I slotted in equipment. Oh, I took the charm off, but I'll put the critical eye charm back on. But yeah, only my pants are a beta slot because we did get that free attack deco. I've gotten some decos, as you see my list of decos that I've actually gotten, but nothing is particularly useful. So since nothing is blowing me out of the water, I haven't bothered to go for other armor that has decoration slots. So that's kind of my reasoning behind that as to why I'm not doing that. But let's just head out for our next quest because we got a list of monsters to kind of burn through. So next we're actually going to tackle Gyrototus. This one might be a little bit tough only because Gyrototus in the water limits our movement in the water. and Gyrotodas will kind of spit out mud, which can inflict Water Blight on us. And Water Blight can be kind of cruddy because that will diminish. No, it won't diminish. Our stamina will still deplete at the same rate at which it lowers by using abilities, but its recovery time is significantly reduced. So that's why I'm always bringing null berries with me, because by bringing null berries, if we do get inflicted with Water Blight, I can't instantly cure it away from myself by just popping that, and it's real quick. So, well, I'm kind of bummed I didn't actually eat a meal, but I am thankful the game just kind of popped me where Gyrotodas is. That's very nice. So I'll actually accept that. But also, this will actually kind of work out in my favor because Gyrotodas is a large target, so he will be easier to hit. Not as many weak spots, but this will also be fine because since he doesn't move around too much, I can actually just do 2 slinger, 2 claw attacks to soften him up. And that actually helps us out a bit because that'll, 1, up our damage. If we were running weakness exploit, this would actually... What the? Oh, I must have got hit by a Gaju. Oh, and I'm in mud. I can't even see it because of the water. Yeah, Gyrotodas, again, he's not the hardest monster, but he's definitely more annoying than anything else. So I am... Ooh. Yep, that's my greedy playstyle coming into play there. Thankfully, with the Vikros being level 10, Milo will once per quest heal us, as I mentioned before. Yeah, let's get you to stay still a little bit. She with these Slinger Thorns. Maybe I can get a good stun. See, I'm still hitting his tail. Also, those are some fat mud sports. Holy cow. Oh, he's down. And we've got his weak spot that I softened up right in front of me, which is perfect. Although our sharpness is diminishing, which is a slight problem. Alright. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I want to grab the Slinger ammo. Wow, how much mud did he leave, dude? I want to grab the Slinger ammo because I want to be able to kind of practice the evade shot a bit more. Alright, these Gaju are also being a bit annoying. Yeah, and that's why the Slinger Thorn is very great because it kind of, obviously stronger ammo stuns the monster anyways. But the Slinger Thorn, when you hit them, if you hit the Slinger Thorn, they kind of explode with high ability to stun. And that build up enough stun on Gyrotodas to knock him out of the water, which gave us a down. Alright, these Gaju and everything can kind of go away though. I want him to stay still. There we go. There we go. Our sharpness is real low, but... Oh. Dude, that was mean. Although we are actually doing enough damage to him consistently enough that we are getting Slinger ammo repeatedly. But... what I want to... What? Our damage is definitely way down because our sharpness is rapidly depleting, so we need to let him escape to sharpen. If you noticed in my decoration list, I did actually have grinder decorations. If you want, if you can somehow get lucky enough to even just getting one is actually good. But having 3 total, if you equip all 3 of the grinder decos, you'll sharpen your weapon back to full sharpness in 1 cycle. It's really good. Really useful. Obviously using the dual blades that burn through sharpness, that would be a very good deco for me to have equipped, but it's not overly necessary. Although this will work out a little bit. Wait, where's it going now? Yeah. Yeah, can I just stun you some more? Yeah, there we go. Come on. Yeah, softening up his legs is really good because obviously that's an easy spot of his body to hit. And it's not normally a weak spot. See if we can soften him back up again. There we go. I'm trying to use the Slinger Thorns to constantly stun him so he can escape. Just to kind of benefit myself here. We're getting good stuns. And there we go. We never truly let Gyarados actually escape. We just kind of locked him. Luckily we were doing enough consistent damage to actually keep getting him to drop Slinger Thorns, and that made it really useful just to kind of keep him stun locked in place so he couldn't move as often. Really good. The dual blades are very fun. Granted, if I had a dual blades, like there's no way to have it, but having a dual blade with just high sharpness is good. Technically, I could use the blast dual blades, that are the defender ones that would have higher amounts of blue sharpness, but I already used that with the longsword and the great sword, so I didn't want to use it again. But oh, there's round cactus. We might as well try to collect it, but we're not going to be able to because I'm out of time and I don't know where it's located. Oh, it's right here with, yeah, no time. Well, we tried. We tried to grab it. It didn't work. Man, we're getting bad RNG. We didn't get any other face stones in that quest either. That kind of sucks.
Well, that troublemaker is going to make even more trouble if we don't get out there and investigate.
Well, we actually have some deliveries and bounties we could turn in, which we actually don't have any bounties. Huh. How ironic. Oh, because they're all in the Ronville and Coral Island. Okay, that's why. Our delivery is we actually did defeat Gyarados to get the fin, so we can actually do the R&D to get the waterproof mantle. A new mantle we could use. So, the waterproof mantle's kinda cool. So, the waterproof mantle, the new one, is it lasts 180 seconds. Recharge time is not very different from its duration. It reduces water damage, nullifies water blight, reduces mobility restrictions in muck and negates them entirely in deep water. So if we wear that against fighting in Gyarados' area would be really good. Because really most of what would make him annoying for mobility and movement would be completely negated. But I mean, we're not really going to fight Gyarados again right now, so we're kind of good. So I'm still going to stick with the health booster even though I don't ever use it, but let's see, who else could we take down today? Who would be a good target to fight? Let's do... Should we do Barath? Should we? No. Let's tackle Paloom and Coral Highlands. We have that bounty for doing a Coral Highlands quest for a bounty to get more armor spheres. So we might as well do that. Our armor can't be upgraded anymore anyways, I don't think, so... And this time, just in case the game just drops me off where Paloom was located, I'm gonna go eat a meal while that quest loads. You know it's gonna load before I even get back to the canteen. Because since the dual blades, like I mentioned, are very reliant on demon mode by stamina depletion, it's good to have that higher base stamina. So, oh, it looks like they're all pretty good. So 40 health, 25 stamina, attack up medium, pretty good. I'll take that.
Wing Drake's in a frenzy. I smell something wild nearby.
So this one's new. So that in that last quest, the Winged Drake actually dropped us off where Giratotus was. So this is another chance it can do. No, it didn't drop us near Dung. We can grab that anyways, I guess, because why not? No, it dropped us near this, a mining outcrop, but not anything similar to a mining outcrop we've already seen. These special mining outcrops give you specifically really good armor spheres. That gave us an advanced armor sphere, a sphere I believe we have not seen yet nor have. So that's very beneficial, especially if you want to just rapidly upgrade armor. You can't really control that. It's kind of random, but when it happens, it's real nice. It's a real easy way to get a couple extra armor spheres if you're short or just want to stockpile them for when you can finally upgrade your armor. So yeah, that's the first time we've seen that happen because the handler was like, hey, the Winged Drakes are in a frenzy. Alright. A lot of Rathian footprints, but I already see Palumu. No, 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 no. Alright, stop it. Is it still going to get away? It's not. Good. I shot it with the red pit just so Palumu won't get away from me because I don't really want it to escape. Alright, good. I'm almost out of stamina from doing that, but that'll be okay. And while it's down, instead of just doing damage to it, let's, soften it up. Get some higher damage out of it. So it kind of sucks Palumu doesn't actually drop Slinger Thorns, considering it flies, but we'll still make this work. Okay, we didn't get a mount on Giratotus. I want to try to get a mount on Palumu. There we go. We're not on quite enough of a slope to get a sliding attack, so we can just kind of grab the vines and just hit circle to jump off and do an aerial attack that way. That still works. I don't personally feel it's as reliable as doing like a slide attack because it's easier to kind of maintain where you're moving for sliding. Yeah. Like we're already running out of blue sharpness. But we are racking up the damage. That meal did give us an attack on medium, so it did raise our base attack to 237. So we are actually pumping out good damage. Alright. So this is the problem with Palumu flying. And shooting little gusts of wind at us. But I'm going to try to use these piercing pods and see if it'll knock Palumu down. If you do enough damage, you'll get enough stun to knock it down. But that might be a little bit tough. Yeah. I think I can shoot with stones. I think stones... Or no, this is Slinger's Torches. Plus, this is a good way to still rack up damage. And look, we got more piercing pods. So this will work. No, she's probably sharpen actually. For some reason I'm so used to like not really sharpening with my my actual account where I just kind of play casually that I kind of forget the concept of sharpening. So like even though I'm like, oh, we're burning through our blue sharpness, look how fast it's going down. The monster runs away and my brain's like, Alan, you should sharpen. Should what? What's that? Oh, okay, yeah, that's right, yeah. Like, that's kind of how my brain's like, wait, sharpening's a thing? Oh, yeah, it is a thing. That's right. There we go. And look at that. We hit him, I guess, enough times that the piercing pods did knock him down. So now it's not going to be as annoying to hit Palumu because he is grounded. For now. But we do actually have more Ah! We were just out of stamina. And his head's actually no longer softened, but this will work because while his head may not be softened anymore, wow, I whiffed 100%. He is not agitated, meaning we can knock him into the wall. If I can get the setup on him. Nope. Well, alright. I guess we're gonna soften up your face again. Wow. You're making this real awful. Yeah, shooting him with slinger ammo in the face does inflict small amounts of stun, so it does work. Like if I shoot him enough times with the red pits in the face, you'll hear that kind of dizzy sound. That's how you know you're inflicting stun on him. If he'll stop moving. And I can learn to aim. I just don't want to try to hit him in the air, considering like the dual blades are such short range that it's going to be super annoying. At least the windy shooting isn't really hurting us, it's only just stunning us. There we go, there we go. And that's how it's done. It's not the fastest method, but I mean, if you want a reliable way to knock him to the ground, you can do that. You can also, like, clutch claw him as well. That will also work, it's just... it's not as swag. And when you're hunting, you gotta go for the swag strats. Although he's giving us a little bit of trouble now. I'm gonna go for the heal. Hey, look, Slinger Thorns. He does drop them. I thought he didn't. I guess they have a chance to drop it. Okay. If I can do a... yeah. He wanted to get away, but we actually shot him in the head enough with the Slinger Thorns that it actually knocked him down. And the Sleep Toad that was nearby put him to sleep for a moment, so that also worked out in our favor. But I think he is still gonna get away. There are more Slinger Thorns. I'm gonna try. See if we can stop him like we stopped Giratotus. Come on! Nope. Dang. And Palumu's way harder to stop because he flies, so that's definitely not working out in my favor. Good news is that for how much extra damage we racked up on Palumu should die, honestly, really quickly. Considering how much damage we just pumped into him. Oh, wow. Well, now we're definitely letting Palumu get away. Whoops. And Palumu's nest isn't too far away. We're not traveling very far. If I could get slinger ammo, I could flinch him. No, this arena's... no, this is still a good spot, but this will be fine. Get that 41 damage wake up hit. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, I wanted you to die before you did the flying nonsense again. Yeah, we got one on him, but not yet. The annoying part of Palumu is that when Palumu's in its nest, it will fly around and do this where you literally can't interact with it. I mean, if you're a bowgun user and it gets sort of close enough, I guess you could interact with it, but a dual blade user, yeah, we just have to sit here and just chill. Actually, I got an idea with the flash pod. Well, I had an idea. Well, no, I definitely had an idea, but then Palumu's just being real bad. Okay. Okay, this is actually perfect. So with the flash pod, with that flash bug we picked up in the last quest, shoot at the ground, in front of Palumu, the knockdown. It's a really good way to... I've never actually shown it yet where you can just instantly knock them down, and Palumu is dizzy, so it can still hit us, but it's not going to be able to focus and zero in on us. It's going to just attack kind of wildly. So, But yeah, that's a flash pod. You don't have to shoot it at the monster, you just pretty much have to just shoot it at the ground in front of them. So as long as the monster is facing your direction and you fire the flash pod at the ground, it'll knock them down. But as I mentioned, they have the flash pods from the vanilla game back then have been nerfed. So the first flash pod will always knock a flying monster down. The second one won't knock them down, but it'll still dizzy them. And then the third one really has like no effect. So don't like, you know, if you're fighting like Rathalos, Palumu, Rathian, something that like flies a bunch, like Yana, don't solely rely on just, oh, I'll flash pod them down. You can do that, like if you get a really good opportunity, but don't like rely on it. Like you can shoot thorn pods from doing claw attacks or getting them to drop it, grabbing stones, right pitch, shooting them in the head, doing a claw attack, like clutch clawing onto them and doing a weapon attack. Better ways to deal with flying enemies than just relying on the flash pod. And yeah, our luck is god awful. We didn't get a single face stone in these 3 quests that we did. I've got terrible, terrible, terrible luck.
Well, that troublemaker is gonna make even more trouble if we don't get out there and investigate.
Well, with Palumu, Zizi Yaku, and Giratotus and high rank all tackled, we'll turn in some of our research results.
Try hard, will you?
Just more updated information on the monsters we have. I am still actually going to maintain the monster kind of physiology charts in the episode, even though their stats don't change from low rank to high rank. I'll still include those, and hopefully you enjoy the armor showcase with the slots and everything else at the end of the video. So that brings us to the end of this one. Next time we'll probably tackle a couple more monsters, but we're going to start tackling that Anjanath and Tickle Pink. We'll take him down real soon. So I'll see you guys next time.